Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 25th, also known as Christmas, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, I really needed to, but got up and around, got the dogs outside. Basically, wife got up pretty early as well. I jumped in the hot tub, got back in, got the dogs all fed. Pretty much uneventful, not too much going on. I had no dogs getting dropped off or anything today, which usually I don't, except drop-offs and pickups on like major holidays like this. I'm already busy enough as it is. I don't mess with it. So, but yeah, I had a bunch of dogs here. I've had many more before, but this is a pretty good batch. That's all, for the most part, getting along. It was interesting because I have new dogs I never watched before, so it's always risky taking that on, but it was working out pretty well. So got a few things this morning done. We talked about what we were doing for like our time frame when we're doing gifts and when we're doing food and all that kind of stuff. And wife decided to move up the eating till a little earlier than we planned, which I was fine with. She moved to move up. I can't remember if we ate at 1. I don't know, 8. Maybe we ate at 2. It was gonna eat at 3:30. That's what she originally planned. So we got moved up a little bit. So I was kind of discussing what we're doing. We were gonna do gifts right before we ate, and then she decided that maybe we do the gifts earlier, and then basically have her dad walk across the street, open all the gifts, and walk back over, so she could basically get the cooking done without, the hassle and stuff, whatnot. And then she decided she was going to do the cooking and leave her dad just kind of hang out here, and it was not really sure what she was doing. She was making her mind up on the fly. So, but yeah, we were basically doing pretty good, just kind of chilling out. We decided we was going to open gifts about noon, and then I said, when we get done with gifts, we got an hour to cook. So whatever time the gifts get done, we got an hour to basically, cook the ham and the corn casserole and all that kind of stuff. That's the minimum. So when we're done with gifts, I'm going to go ahead and run. That way, if I eat too much, I don't feel like I feel like crap trying to run. But as early as I thought I had until like 3:30. So I thought we were going to do gifts in the morning whenever Dad got up like 10, whatever. Do gifts, then we'd have until like 3:30 to run to eat dinner, or eat our lunch dinner. Decided to do it early. So I was like, not a big deal. So he headed over, basically had the dogs, let him get seated. He had the dogs here, I didn't want him getting knocked down. He's literally, after he retired, he stopped doing anything and went downhill physically like so damn fast. Like, it was just amazing how quickly his mobility and his ability to get even like up off the couch kind of thing does for him. So, but yeah, so I didn't want him getting knocked over by the dogs, so I basically got him set down. Then I brought the dogs in, let them all introduce to him, and one of the dogs was pretty growly at him and stuff. It's kind of funny, but he got over it and warmed up to father-in-law pretty quickly. And then I had the one little doodle, or not doodle, the poodle there that is just a little teacup poodle thing that is obsessed with people, absolutely loves human beings. So was all up on my father-in-law like crazy, and we basically hung out there for a while. Put some of the dogs that are more hyper back outside. They watched just the windows. We opened gifts. My wife and I had agreed really no gifts this year because we were doing the home gym as kind of their gift. So I didn't listen to that very well. I ended up getting her a whole bunch of stuff. Some stuff that was expensive, some stuff that was really cheap. Some stuff I found at yard sales, and just things that was interesting. Even some of the stuff I bought at yard sales, I gave to her early. But one of the things I did give her, she mentioned talking about decorating cakes. She wanted to try and decorate cakes. And I found a kit, like a little Dollar Tree looking ass kit. It was straight garbage. And I put it in her stocking. So she got that, and she was kind of like, okay. It was kind of funny. So I had a good little joke with that. Went through and opened up everything. One of the things she did for me is she did do the printouts of gifts that she wanted to get me. She got me like a shirt I asked for, a couple other little things. I bought some gloves for myself that she gave me for Christmas, but I found them. So it's hard to find gloves that I like that fit right, work gloves. So I'd found them at Costco, whatever, or BJ's, I don't remember which. And I basically gave them to her to put in a bag to give me as a gift. So I got my Far Side calendars, I think 1997. Also coincides with this year, so I got a 1997, and I got a 2025 also. So went ahead, got both of those, which is an odd thing, but I really enjoy those. Those are pretty cool. The old ones sometimes are hundreds of dollars for these stupid calendars. Like, they're so expensive, but they're old new stock that were never opened, never been used. So get them brand new in the box, and they're from 1997. So, but yeah, I got that. The other stuff, she printed out things, and one thing she says she printed out we can't find, but she printed out supposedly an old station wagon, but she printed out a 1961 AMC Rambler, which I actually had seen and didn't go look at in person, but I saw on the Facebook Marketplace. And I was like, so if I said I wanted that car, I'm gonna go get it tomorrow, you go get it. She goes, well, you don't go get it yourself. I'm like, you'll go to the bank, pull the money out to go pay for it. She goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go get it, but just wanted to check that was actually like a real gift. Another thing she was gonna get me was like a little whale tracking thing. It's a little bracelet that they give you like a QR code that basically you get to track your whale. Like you pick a whale, every time it surfaces, it drops a GPS pin, and I don't know what it costs. I don't know if the money's for a charity or if it's just a scam thing, because a lot of that you can track for free. So I'm not really sure where that money's going, but I didn't want the bracelet, that's for sure. So I'm gonna look into possibly getting that. She got some for her son and his girlfriend. I have a couple wolves because they're both big fans of wolves. So, and they were able to actually track where the wolves were at already and stuff, wild wolves out in the forest. So that's kind of cool. So Father and I tried to buy me like a barometric pressure like globe thing that I guess when it supposedly makes clouds and stuff and shows the weather in the thing. And I told her, I said, I gotta do some research. That seems gimmicky and I don't know if it's actually gonna be real. So who knows? So didn't get that. Another thing she was gonna get me was SeaWorld passes. Again, because I love SeaWorld, but I'm like, with as much as I work, as many dogs I have all the time, I don't know when I get time to go over there. Like, I really miss going over there, but I don't know when I have time, you know. And she goes, well, maybe we just got to work less to be able to go there more, kind of thing, to justify that. So we got to figure that out in the whole process. So, oh, crap. Could you imagine living your life with two dogs that, when you're walking on the opposite side of the street of somebody, lose their mind like that, and that's how you live your life? Like, just nothing says, hey, I'm antisocial and I don't want to have anybody in my life ever. I'm gonna have these shitty little dogs that just tell you that I'm a piece of shit and I won't train them. I'll just make these dogs miserable, and they think they're protecting me, and their life is pure trash also. So yeah, that's how people live their life. It drives me crazy. But so we talked about the SeaWorld thing. I don't know if we'll do it or not, but the big one that I asked about was the translating earpods, earphones, whatever you want to call them, AirPods. But it's a microphone and speaker built into a headset that translates like 40 different languages into English, like real time. Like it's not like perfect exact speed, but it's very, very accurate. And I was like, ooh, that's crazy. I like that a lot. So gotta do a little research. There's a few different companies that make them. I find which ones that they're actually real, that they're any good, and get one of those coming, because I definitely want one of those. And then there was like a DNA food sensitivity testing thing, which I wanted her to get for herself, but I told her I would take it also. But it not only just tells you like, hey, you're allergic to these foods or whatever, like egg whites or something. It actually tell you like 80% of or 50% of people in the world shouldn't eat spinach. It's not good for their digestion, not good for their body and stuff. So you eating spinach all the time, think you're being healthy, and you're actually doing yourself bad. So this tells you if spinach is good or bad for you, things like that. So I want to look into it. So there's a bunch of different types of tests, what they test for, and she wanted me to kind of go over it to see which one it is. So that one I'm also getting. So that's gonna be a good one. So I was glad that she picked out some gifts that I would definitely want, and we can go from there. That's kind of cool. So after that, Father got all his gifts and stuff. She got me a calendar every year with a bunch of pictures of dogs I watched that she has printed out. And they gave her a free, because she bought the calendars every year. They gave her like a free Christmas ornament. And she put a picture of Bruce on it. And next thing I'm crying at Christmas over my dead dog, which it is what it is. It's been almost a year now. Like, it's been really close to a year. And I really should not be crying over this dog still, but I find myself crying over this dog still. So yeah, it is what it is. But went for a run, got back from the run, had dinner, everything went good. She ended up trying to turn the broiler on to give the ham a little extra caramelization, and she turned on the wrong oven and melted the scalloped potatoes in that container. She melted it bad. So we had a good little chuckle over that. That was fun. And then had dinner, had a great time, had a dessert to our cheesecake and that, and had herself a nice little meal. After that, hung around a little bit, Father and I headed back over to the house. I went outside, hung with the dogs for a bit, and then it was real early still. So I was like, I'm kind of tired. I was gonna take a nap. So I laid down. By the time she got back from her dad's, I was laying down in the bed. She cuddled up with me, and we ended up napping for way too long, actually. So she got a call from her son at one point, and she didn't answer right when we first laid down. She's like, he'll call back. So then he called back later, and she got up and went and took it, and I slept for too long. And it was a wonderful day. The napping thing was awesome, but it definitely kicked my butt when it came time to go to sleep at night. So I got outside after I got up, went out in the back patio, hung out with the dogs, had myself a cigar and all that good fun stuff. And it was 3 something in the morning, 3:29 I think last time I looked at the clock, and I was still wide awake back inside and unable to sleep. Luckily she was sleeping next to me though, and it worked out well for her. So she could go back to work tomorrow. I'm technically working tomorrow, but I work from home, so a little bit different world. But yeah, that's pretty much what we had. Ended up talking to a few family members through text and stuff, but not kind of checking on everybody, how things were going, and all working out for the most part pretty damn good. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.